Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of the Turf Toe Show, presented by Perfect Nation Podcast.
Turf Toe Show, man, we back. It's a big one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's a
you
big
already
one,
know.
boy.
Oh yeah.
We got college football just started up.
College.
We got the NFL starting Thursday, man. We got the big dogs coming out, man. We got a lot to talk about today.
It's the season.
Woo!
It's the actual best part of the year, football season. Man.
Yeah,
You got
man.
high school football.
Yeah.
If you watch that, we're in Texas, so there's some
Everybody
good
watches
games.
You already know, man. Look at that hat Floyd got on, man.
Man, look at the hat you got on.
Yo, I'm ready. Anybody in Texas
Look at the
can
hat
talk
this
that.
punk got on. Like,
Yeah, this
Only,
guy.
the only hat that matters in the room. I want y'all, don't forget, Super Bowl 50 champs.
man.
With
Them
one of the
Broncos.
greatest, quarterbacks of all time.
Hey,
After
one of-
Brett Favre.
One of the greatest defenses of all time.
Who, Brock Osweiler?
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Brock
You
Osweiler
know
was
what?
on
Let's
that
start
team.
that right now. Then fine.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get it out of the way.
All right.
Before we get there, so I'm Mike Floyd, self-imposed Celtics fan, self-imposed Maryland Terps fan.
Self-imposed.
And like always, I got Stephen Harris, Mr. Avalanche, Mr. what's it, 303 or 313 or
Mr.
Man,
Avalanche.
Mr. 303.
303, Mr. Avalanche. And I've
Yo.
got Mr. Glowman over there.
Woo!
Orange and blue,
Yeah.
Orange and
I don't
blue
need
Broncos
a
for
garment.
life.
Glow man. Murder glove.
Broncos country.
Psych. What?
Murder Mitt. You mean Murder Mitt?
I was trolling y'all and y'all didn't catch it.
No, I got it.
Nah,
I got it.
hell no.
I got it.
Murder cap.
Murder Mitt.
Murder cap.
Cat, Mitt, everything else. But so let's go ahead and get those Brock Osweiler things. Go ahead and get out of the way because I
Well.
think it's genius.
No.
I'm curious about that because I'm
No.
okay. So let's take it back real quick. The last time the Broncos won the Super Bowl, Brock Osweiler was on the team, and he came in clutch and had to win a few games to get us into the playoffs. To get that playoff push, so Peyton Manning could take some rest, even though Peyton Manning was real salty about it. He's not a backup quarterback, whatever. But we made it to the playoffs, and I'll be the first to admit we made it to the playoffs and we made it to the Super Bowl, but it was all the defense. There wasn't much offense happening.
Okay.
Now, Brock didn't want to sign a contract with the Broncos for something like $45 million or something like that is what they offered him to be basically the starting quarterback the next year. He didn't want to do it. So he went to the Texans, got an even bigger contract,
Yeah, he did.
and shit the bed. And
Of
shit
course.
the bed. I mean, they got to the playoffs, but they had to bring in Tom Savage because he's his own picks and basically doing everything that Brock Osweiler does. Getting balls knocked down at the line. Can't throw over his offensive line, throwing, inaccurate passes, throwing picks, and all that shit. So
Yeah.
then fast forward to, him getting traded to the fucking Cleveland Browns. Fighting for a starting job on the Cleveland Browns,
With no real quarterbacks.
Deshaun Kaiser. I mean,
Not
He's
ready.
about as real as you're gonna get over
Not
there.
ready.
but I mean, from
For the Browns,
Not ready.
from all accounts, they drafted Kaiser. The fans wanted Kaiser. The front office wanted Kaiser. The team wanted Kaiser, but they had Osweiler. And then, but if you remember when they got Osweiler, the whole talk was it was gonna be like a basketball thing, a sign and trade or a sign and cut, whatever.
Right.
And they didn't do it right away, but basically they eventually did because they cut him.
Yeah.
And put in Deshaun Kaiser. Now he's got a 1-year deal with the Denver Broncos.
For like what, $500,000? I mean, it's still
I think it's a league minimum.
Like 577, something like that.
I mean, he's still waiting on. He's
Either
still gonna
way-
get that 16 mil.
All right.
He's still gonna get that 16 mil
Right.
from the Browns. So I
Yeah.
mean, whatever he gets here is just that's
Just
extra.
play money, I guess.
I mean, it's all play money. You know what I mean? But like,
but no, this is the reason why I think it's genius because
No.
not only did he get himself a Super Bowl ring,
Yeah.
not only did he sign a $72 million deal from Houston, not only is he getting $16 million not even playing a game, now he gets to go back to the team that didn't want to pay him the money anyway, and
Yep.
he's going to get a starting job somewhere else next year.
Because
So the dude is
yo,
making,
Floyd be sneak dissing, man.
bro, he's making so
Hey.
much money and ain't doing shit.
I mean,
can't
so is
knock him after
Stafford.
that.
I mean, really, but
Stafford's actually
I mean, a better
you can't-
quarterback.
You can't,
yes.
yeah, you can't compare
No,
Osweiler to Stafford. bro.
Osweiler. Here's my thing, dude. He did well in that Super Bowl run
Right.
because how every other quarterback does well. They had no film on him. They
On Osweiler?
don't. No, they didn't have any film
He's
on
been
him.
there, what, 4 years prior? right?
Doesn't matter. He
Yeah,
was
but
a
he
backup
didn't-
to Peyton, man. Ain't nobody worried about him. They worried about Peyton. Omaha.
Right, he
like
got a point.
audible
Like, nobody-
forever. Yeah.
Like there was no film because
There
he
was-
never played.
he-
The only film was
exactly.
like a
They
few
don't know what he
snaps in
can
the
do.
preseason.
I mean, he
And-
went 10-6,
I mean, man.
So I mean, what he can do is.
but he
throw
did go
into-
15-16 the next year in Houston. So
Right. Yeah.
My thing is, he's a bum.
We're not denying he's a bum.
And he's there because they need a backup because Lynch is hurt.
Right, Lynch is gonna be gone. But
didn't they just cut somebody?
They cut fucking Kyle Sloter, the third string quarterback. He went 15 for 23 for 200 some odd yards and a touchdown, no picks in the last preseason game.
But you honestly,
he was looking good for a third string quarterback. I rather would have kept him.
What does that even mean?
And that's like a backhanded comment.
He
look
good for a third string quarterback.
I mean, okay, the way he looked, like it looked like if something happened, he could step in and at least manage the game and get some experience, like if some shit happened.
I guess I'm spoiled because when Brett Favre would get injured in games, Aaron Rodgers came in. So I'm just saying, like, I mean, I'm just saying. So like when you say, Osweiler comes in, dude, my man is 6'6". He's got game, but he's figured out now. He's burned.
Yeah.
When the Browns cut you, bro.
No, it's bad. That's why I was like, when I saw the news of Elway and the Broncos going after Brock Osweiler, I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like, what world are we in right now that you're going after the dude?
But it's like we were talking about yesterday, man. It's probably John Elway's ego because he drafted the guy. Yeah. And he's got to show these guys, like, I know what I'm talking about because I am a Super Bowl winning quarterback. I know QB shit.
Man, he beat Brett Favre once, barely.
That's my thing. I don't think former players should be GMs.
I don't know about barely. It's still Super Bowl.
I agree and I disagree. I think they kind of understand the game a little differently.
But look at Jordan. He's not GM in his team.
He's selfish.
He's selfish, but he just owns the team. He lets the GM, the coaches do their thing with the Hornets. And the Hornets are pretty decent.
Yeah, but
they're decent.
You gotta have guys that know the game. I mean, like Joe Dumars was a terrible.
Well, let me rephrase that. I was saying maybe not have like a starting like a Super Bowl winning guy as the GM. Maybe like that third stringer who was holding the clipboard and who knows
the game. Okay, yeah, a guy who's better.
Like Lovie Smith, not Lovie Smith, but Ozzie Newsome.
Perfect. Yes. Perfect example. Absolutely. Yes. I would absolutely.
In regards to Elway, like he's executive VP of whatever now, but I don't think it's not that he doesn't know the game. Like he knows the game. Like he's got some good draft picks under his belt. See Von Miller, but
that's not a lucky ass pick though.
Hey. It still worked out.
Man,
it still worked out. But
thing is, the fact that you signed TJ Ward to one year deal,
I don't even want.
That's incorrect. Because someone's else gonna snatch him up and give him.
Someone already did. As far as I'm pretty sure I saw.
I thought he was coming back to here. Come back to you guys.
No, we cut him.
But he came back. I thought he came back one more year. We can check those stats, but I could have sworn.
I'm pretty sure.
Wait, who are we talking about?
TJ Ward.
TJ Ward. I thought he came back. They cut him to sign him. I swear he's back with them, bro. I may be wrong.
Maybe he's no.
I'll check right now
because last I saw they cut him and it looked like someone else was trying to pick him up already.
TJ Ward's with Tampa Bay.
Okay, yeah, that's what. Yeah.
He's what?
Tampa Bay signed a 1 year, $5 million contract.
Tampa Bay?
Because they cut their safety too, and I think he got signed by the Jaguars.
Yeah.
Dude, why would you do that?
Tampa Bay is just trying to get.
We had to make room for Osweiler.
Yeah.
Dude, but TJ Ward is a clutch.
I know.
Man.
I know.
My thing is
87 tackles, 3 forced fumbles, and an interception in 14 games in 2016.
Yep. And one punch to the head.
Unless they see something we don't see. Because, nah.
I mean, what I was looking at, like, they're saying, he's getting old. Like, basically, like, he lost a little step. But come on, bro.
Well, what is old nowadays? Because you got guys like Tom Brady was 40, still playing.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a quarterback.
Then you got guys who are 23 years old retiring. So
because concussions though,
it all depends.
Can't see.
It all depends on the position.
You know how that game, man. Them hits are no joke, man.
It all depends on the position. I mean, quarterback, you ain't taking the hits like that
unless depending on if you play with Jacksonville, you're getting smacked.
You can.
But if you play for New England,
talking about Jacksonville. I was listening to what's his name, Colin Cowherd, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about how you got this upcoming draft for next year.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be the deepest quarterback class like in the longest time.
Okay.
And he's saying like a lot of these kids should just stay in school because who wants to be drafted by the Browns, the Jets, the Jaguars? He's like, just stay in school. But then what's his name? Matt Leinart came on. He's like, nah, man, go ahead and try to get that money because it ain't gonna last long.
Yeah, but I mean, it ain't like you stay in school an extra year, extra 2 years. All of a sudden, the Browns are gonna get good and not have one of the first few picks.
Yeah, I mean, staying in school is good to get your education, but honestly,
you get hurt though.
You get hurt. I mean, as we just saw what happened with Florida State, man. Like
it's all a game.
I mean, I'm seeing more knee injuries than I've ever seen.
It's ridiculous now.
Yeah.
Like I mean,
I'm telling you,
I guess everybody's just stronger or some shit.
I don't even think it's that. It's because they're getting out more penalties for hitting above, for hitting high. Like, cause
But I'm seeing it off legit wrap ups. I mean, I'm seeing some dirty plays where dudes is hitting dudes like low.
yeah,
And that'll piss me off too.
Right.
Like, I'll see you later on type stuff. But like, no, really. But I don't know, man. It's upsetting me to see guys ending their career so early, or just they're losing their step, man. They're losing their stock.
Yeah.
They're losing step and stock. So it's like, if you come out healthy.
but I mean, the good thing, like, I guess, like, the silver lining with those knee injuries is, like, you get it, but the technology, the surgery, all the rehab, all that stuff is, like, fucking top notch now. I mean, look at AP. When he came back from his, he hit 2,000 rushing yards the next year.
And where'd he come out of, though?
Does it really matter?
It does.
Does it
Sir.
really matter?
Honestly, they've been bringing out running backs since forever. Yo, Stoops, man, come back, bro. They need you. I can't say we 'cause I'm a Michigan fan, but.
Speaking about Michigan, college football kicked off last weekend. And there were some games. And let's just go ahead and start with the first game that was on everybody's mind, which was the Ohio State game versus Indiana.
Who? Who's that team you speak of? I don't have no Michigan on, but who's that? What is that? It's
Well, here's the Ohio
What up,
State.
Neanderthals?
So they had JT Barrett. He came back for, I think it's his senior year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though he lost a certain job to old dude Cordell or whatever his name was, who's playing with, I think, the Chargers now. Chargers with the Rams, but he's out there. No, it's San Francisco. But he's back. They got pretty much their entire D-line back. They got all these receivers. They got weapons out there. If
They lost a lot of guys, lost a lot of defensive secondary, but they reload.
Yeah,
right?
they reloaded really quick. And I was listening to the stat that said every time that Urban Meyer has lost a bowl game, he's come back and won the national championship a year later.
Won't happen this year.
I don't think so this year either.
Won't happen.
But I was looking at their schedule. They got Oklahoma,
Who?
Army, UNLV, Rutgers, the Great School of Maryland, Nebraska, PSU, Iowa, some school named Michigan, Illinois.
Oh my goodness! This
and another Michigan.
Lord Jesus. Okay.
Hey, he coming, man. He coming.
He coming at me heavy. Well, okay. Here's what I'm gonna say about that schedule. All right, that's not an easy schedule.
What?
It
Really?
starts off. Okay, they got Oklahoma second season, and they looked kind of. Indiana will always sleep. You will always sleep on them, and they will always surprise you.
They usually have like 2 or 3 draft picks coming out of there.
They have ballers. They just. It's just tough. The Big Ten, honestly, like if you spoke to me 4 years ago, I'd say Big Ten was trash. They came back. They're back.
Oh,
You
they
cannot
got a
sleep
deep
on
recruiting class
anybody
now, yeah.
in that division. You can't. Purdue almost beat Louisville. You got Nebraska, which is a Big 12 monster. Wisconsin's a monster. Iowa, monster. Penn State, monster. Maryland over here popping Texas. You got Michigan, which is always a killer. Ohio State, big dogs. I mean, Minnesota took my alma mater's coach, and they're not playing no games. Like, you cannot sleep on the Big Ten. You can't. Like, this better go viral. I wanted to see this on every single damn video chat ever. Like, you cannot sleep on the Big Ten now, and I'm eating my words. So, all I'm saying, you look at me like,
No, you're right.
I mean,
You're
you
right.
cannot sleep on any team in the Big Ten. The Big Ten Conference is they're a monster. They're back. They are back. They're playing that big boy ball, and they're playing out of conference, and they're actually muscling up on these other teams that are considered great. They gave the Heisman Trophy winner a run for his money. The Heisman Trophy winner last year, broke the NCAA record. 1,500 rushing yards, 3,500 passing yards, 51 touchdowns. That has never been done before, ever. So you can't.
That's why he won.
Right?
You can't. You
can't knock
cannot. I mean, he won the Heisman. And they lost the last 3 games of the season. You can't sleep on him. And Purdue almost beat them if they couldn't hold on to the goddamn ball. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, Big Ten is not playing no games. Purdue is like the bottom of the bottom. Illinois, bottom of the bottom. Like, you can't sleep on the Big Ten this year. I'm telling you. So Ohio State looks strong, yes, but Penn State bust them last year. Michigan's pissed off because they should have won that game last year. Michigan State's coming back. Wisconsin's always going to hit you in the face. I don't think Ohio State plays them this year, but even still, Nebraska, you can never. I don't know if that game is in Nebraska, in Lincoln or not.
It's at Nebraska.
It's in Lincoln. You man, Ohio State gonna have to earn it. Urban Meyer's gonna have to really play up some games because, woo.
Because as of right now with the Big Ten standings, the only teams who lost from their starting games was Rutgers, Purdue, and
barely.
Indiana.
I saw that again. Indiana lost to Ohio State. Purdue lost to Louisville. Rutgers, their recruiting is getting better. When Rutgers and Maryland joined the Big Ten was the smartest thing they could have ever done because you get better recruits. You just straight up. It is. I mean, they're further out east, but they get a lot of that talent that a lot of other teams won't push that far east to get. So it's a smart move. Smart move, man. I am hyped. Big Ten, man, I'm telling you, like, they used to be trash. I was talking all that mess when Michigan State was running the Big Ten. I was mad as hell. My mom's a Michigan State alumni, so I was always messing with her, talking crap. But they're back.
She's a Sparty fan.
She's a Spartan for life, man. I had to get her one of them Yeti coasters with a Spartan logo, and I was pissed. You know what I'm saying? But like, I love my mom. I love you, Mom. What's up? But
now, speaking about your team, Michigan.
Woo!
They got a good-ass coach. I love their coach. Love him. But the one thing he can't do is beat Ohio State.
You know what? Here's the thing. Urban Meyer is a monster, okay? Yeah. He can recruit off his name alone. Ohio State brings out more NFL athletes than Alabama, than Florida, than USC. Yes, they do. Because guess what? Every single Ohio State athlete that has been drafted this past draft is a starter. You can't...
Name 5.
Bosa, Hooker, you getting me. I can't remember the other guys, but I know their numbers. 21, 20-something, 20 whatever. It don't matter. If you started safety at Ohio State, it don't matter. Because guess what? You about to play in the NFL first year. It don't matter. If you start 2 years at Ohio State.
He was like, oh.
Right. Yeah, man. I put an manual in and forgot
that
the
Cadillac,
shift.
you know, you put the wrong gas in that Cadillac right now.
Hey, no, man. All we got is 93 right now. That's all you can get. Shit. I mean,
hey, speaking of that,
gassed up.
Speaking about Texas not having gas, definitely didn't have gas against my team.
Oh,
getting beat at your house. Maryland came in and stomped that ass. Just saying.
Well, let me tell you something right now, sir, about that. I'm not a Texas fan any kind of way, as you probably can tell by this amazing hat. But what they did with that is their defense. Herman is a good coach. Herman. I think Mr. Strong can recruit very well.
Oh, he's not there anymore.
No, he's in South Florida now.
Yeah.
But his recruits are still there.
Okay, good point.
And I think he still has good talent there. They're just not ready because Maryland is a better team than they were. I just think that their special teams need some work, definitely.
Yeah.
And I also think that their Texas quarterback, great. Good. He can put the ball where it needs to be. They're going to be good for years to come in the offense. But that defense, you can't give up 51 points in your opener in Austin.
Yeah.
No, you can't. All right. And, to come back like that, great. But Texas, as a state, took a super L this entire weekend. Like, Baylor took an L to Liberty. I mean, give me Liberty, give me death, baby. I'm just saying, like, God damn. Like, Liberty shouldn't be beating you in your opener. You gave them all this money to beat them.
Right.
And they smacked you. Well, they didn't smack you, beat you by 3. But
I mean, it's still a W.
It's still a dub. So I mean, you gotta. I mean, where are you going now? And of course, UCLA coming around hitting A&M. But right. I'm just saying, I think that Texas needs some a little bit more work in the running back. They have all the talent. That's why I don't understand why they lost that game. But your defense.
They're their own worst enemy, man. They think, we're the Texas Longhorns. We're supposed to be top tier. They haven't been top tier in forever.
They haven't. They don't develop their athletes.
Who was it? The last fucking big Longhorn that came out here was fucking Eddie George.
They brought out some other DBs. They brought out some DBs. Yeah. No, the big names. Yeah, it has been a while since the big name came out of there. But they brought out some DBs.
Look at your boy Brett Favre. Look at your boy Brett Favre. Well, he was on there.
No, with the copper fit.
Why are you trying to roast my mans, man?
I was
still throw that shit like 50 miles an hour. Don't play.
Nah, Brett Favre looking like Brett Favre, man.
Brett Favre will step on that field right now and at least give you like at least 20 touchdowns in one season.
Now, speaking about 20 touchdowns in one season, how do you feel about the defending champs, Clemson Tigers?
They're
ranked number 5 right now, which I think is a disgrace because they're the defending champs. I mean,
how are they not ranked 1 yet? How's that work? They should have came in ranked 1.
At least top 3.
No.
Not even top 3, even though they're defending champs?
No.
Damn, all right. I mean, but I'm looking at their schedule. They got Kent, Auburn, Louisville. I don't even know who BC is. I don't care about them. Virginia Tech, Wake Forest, Syracuse, Georgia Tech, North Carolina State, FSU. There's some sit team in South Carolina.
How they recruit. That's usually what they base it off of that first week. And, I mean, my man, I forget my man's name. I mean, Clemson's still a good team, but you lose your starting quarterback. I don't know where Gallant is. I mean, my middle name is Gallant, but Gallant, that number 9 running back, I don't know where. I didn't see him.
Well, they're saying that if Kelly Bryant, the starting quarterback for Clemson, if he shows up the way he did, against Kent, against Auburn, they're saying it's the second coming with Deshaun Watson.
You know, and that is all hype because Auburn is about to bring that wood to his ass.
I don't do the SEC right now. I'm an SEC fan, but the only team that's good in the SEC right now is Alabama.
You know what's funny though? Until you see them hit these dudes, like I saw some. Honestly, SEC, you when you underestimate them, that's when they come and punch everybody in the mouth. Yeah, they don't do well against other conferences because they don't play it like that. Big Ten doesn't do well against other conferences because they play big boy ball. Yeah. Big Ten plays big boy ball, and so if you play speed, you will outgun them later down the line. But I don't. You can't sleep on SEC. Period. Because Georgia is not playing any games.
But the thing with those schools though, man, they beat the shit out of each other so hard when they play each other. By the time they go play another school, it's like, well, shit, we're all fucking injured.
Everybody, yeah. I mean, everybody's hurt. I mean, that's college football as a whole, man. You know, it just happens. But I mean, I know Georgia lost their quarterback to an injury. But I mean, he wasn't. I mean, he's good. It's good. I mean, if you're at D1, you're good anyway. But
yeah, he'll be back.
I mean, I ain't gonna take no disrespect. You know, but I'm saying like, you're good. But you lose. Your starting quarterback, but you have 2 first-round draft pick running backs. They're gonna both come out at the same time.
Right.
I mean, you can still throw the ball because they gotta respect that run. You underestimate that run one time, and they will kill you. Georgia is going to be coming out of there. Also, Florida will still be a factor. I'm telling you now, as a Michigan fan, I'm telling you, I'm not happy.
Even with the quarterback,
they have like 10 people still suspended.
Honestly, Florida just somehow makes you want to just get in trouble. But I mean, really think about it. But I'm saying when you look at that defense has been Florida and Alabama are the same team. Like they've usually been for the last forever. They're usually the ones that end up. I mean, usually it's been Georgia lately playing Alabama in those SEC championships, but Florida's there, man. It's just that defense is there. Like Muschamp is doing the right thing with defense because Saban is a defensive mind. That's why he keeps bringing in all these offensive coordinators because his offense is not that tight. He's not that good of an offensive person. He can recruit the big dogs. He somehow finds these 380-pound running backs and fits them into these 220-pound bodies and just puts them into. And he just puts them there. He just finds all these NFL athletes that out of high school. But Florida's defense is legit, man. And I mean, as a Michigan fan, I was pissed because Spate, aka Spite, because I spite his ass. He's not. He reminds me of Matt Stafford. I mean, Stafford is dope, but Spite, whatever. He pisses me off. Like, you cannot overthrow your team on a defense that was, top 3 last year? Mm. What are you doing? You got 2 pick sixes, homie? Like, what? Like, you cannot. Honestly, I would throw that shit away before I throw it. And, oh, my bad. That might have been an interception touchdown.
So, who do y'all think is going to be in the top 4 when the college football players come around? I know it's way early, but he's like way early predictions. Who do y'all think?
Big dogs.
I'm going to hold y'all to it, too.
Go ahead first, sir.
Man, I don't know. I'm a little lost. I don't know as much about college as y'all do, but
all right.
I mean,
I am.
Let's do Alabama, Ohio.
What? Wow.
I'm just throwing names. I don't know, man.
Ohio State, man. Really, bro.
I literally have no idea.
I mean, you don't think they're going to make the college playoffs, dog? Really?
If Michigan busts that ass,
you don't think they'll make the college playoffs?
I'm saying anything. All I'm saying is if Michigan goes and beats Wisconsin and turns around and beats Ohio State, they're going in.
Bro, there's always 3 coaches that's always going to be in the running for fucking.
They're not going to be as favored towards Ohio State after getting that 31-0 last year. All right, because if I put it this way, okay, the year before that, what happened? Michigan State was in it, right? And they got hit 38-0, and then. Next year, Ohio State was in it, 31-0. So, I mean, last 2 years you shut out in the Big Ten because you put the wrong players in, you put the wrong teams in there. You can't just be like, oh, okay, well, the best team is Ohio State off top because Penn State is not playing around. Penn State has the best running back in the NCAA. Saquon Barkley, the best running back. Geis, even though I call him Juice just because it looks like you would read it as Juice, it's Geis. He's dope, but he's on LSU. No running, no. Your quarterback not respected, so you ain't gonna really do that well. But no, I mean, I think that Michigan has a chance. If Michigan don't do it, Penn State will.
So your top 4 is gonna be Alabama, Michigan, The C-Blade, Penn State, and who else?
I'm gonna say. After my man's got hurt, man, I like my man's, man. I like I call him Frenchie instead of Francois. I call him Frenchie. But I liked Florida State. I favorite them. Valdez. But I like them. But after that, if losing my man's, I don't see them going anymore. NC State's a sleeper. I'm gonna go with the U, man. After seeing that big gaudy chain, dude.
Yeah,
you know what?
They got the swagger back.
Please make sure you post that up on the video, golly.
Yeah, I got
that chain is. I'm like that.
I don't know how they let him walk out on the field like that.
No, he didn't walk out on the field with it though.
That's like the thing. You know how Bama gives you the
he
belt?
did or didn't?
No, he didn't. So when he was coming off the field, one of the assistants had it for him.
Yeah.
And he gave it to him. And he put it on. And he was just sitting there like this, like, yeah.
Kind of like you the
Actually,
champ right now.
okay,
like,
you know what? That's even better. Like, I don't need it to. I don't need to write it. You hold on to it for me. Let me know. I'll let you know when I need it.
It's whoever like balls out gets it. Like the belt with the Alabama, they give you that belt. Yeah, same thing. But I mean, that chain's got to be
good
like.
idea, man. I mean, because I remember when we were playing ball, like we used to have this thing called bringing the wood. So whoever had the hardest hits and the most tackles, you carried a 2x4 on the field.
Really?
And you round the field to where the opposing team went, you screaming in their face. And I mean,
bring the wood. God
I'm just
damn,
saying, man.
that's dope. I like that. I mean,
Yeah.
but like, I mean, that's got to be a $40,000.
and guess who we got that from? Brett Favre. He's the one that came with the idea.
With the chain or the wood?
With the wood.
2x4?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the chain. Like,
Oh, no.
I'm like, man, Favre got some hood in it. God damn, you know what? Hell, I got to meet him for real now.
Right, let me get y'all the Dookie chain. Like,
Yeah, I like that. But no,
So to switch gears, we're gonna go to the big brothers of the NCAA, the NFL. NFL season is about to kick off this Thursday when this drops. So we're gonna go through our predictions. Who we got for this first week? So first game up is Kansas City at New England in Gillette Stadium. Who y'all got in that game?
oh, that's Patriots all day. In Gillette, Tom Brady's back. Fresh out of Super Bowl. That's Patriots.
Rusty.
Rusty.
Rusty, bro. He had a whole year now.
Yeah.
If anything, he would have been rusty last year
Right.
when he had 4 games off.
Right. So you taking the Chiefs?
Devil's advocate, man. Okay, I'm
I want to
saying,
hear the explanation. Though.
I'm saying, okay, I'll put it this way. All right. To be fair, yes, Patriots will win that. But all day, hell no. I'm saying that you will see this game again. That's all I got to say. You will see it again, and you will hear me saying this again 4 to 5 months from now. You will see these two teams again.
We shall see.
Mark
We
this.
shall
It
see.
is 10:51, and it is September. I can't
Fourth.
tell on my watch.
Fourth.
4th. It's the 4th. Oh, it's Labor Day. Oh my goodness, I forgot. I switched it up. My bad. Labor Day. I work hard too. All my hard workers out there don't. I'm sleeping on y'all. I love y'all. Work hard. Well, actually, be off today, but work hard tomorrow, please. But no, you will see this game again.
So you're taking New England?
I don't want to. But
I mean, if you're a betting man and you're
I'm a betting
The,
man.
the smart
okay.
play. The smart play is New England.
The smart play is New England, but I mean that hype video was kind of dope, man. Eric Berry team right there looking like that, coming back from all that stuff he been through. Yeah, okay.
The words Alex Smith somewhere in the background, like reading a book or something.
Look, man,
he's like
defense, sir, defense. You got a Broncos jersey on, defense.
You know what Alex Smith's saying? He's like, at least I got a job. We're
Right.
Kaepernick at.
Why y'all doing
I'm
my
sorry.
man like that? God,
Well, Alex Smith don't know halfway through the season he's gonna be sitting on that bench.
didn't
And Kaepernick's gonna walk in with
with the same fro,
Da-da-da,
with the
da-da-da.
fresh lineup. Like,
Right.
hey, what y'all want to do?
Right.
All right, so the next game at 1 p.m. is gonna be the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills. Who y'all got? This sorry ass game that nobody gives a
No
damn
one's
about.
gonna watch. I honestly like it's Bills. Like I feel like it could be a toss up though.
I'm biased because I got McCoy on my fantasy, so I'm hoping.
I really
Bills-
think that's the deal breaker is shady.
Well, the Jets,
Bills.
man, the Jets secondary, they draft good secondary. Dude.
Yeah, but-
I mean, but it's just
They
hard.
just let go of one of their best defensive linemen. They let him go to the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, I've read that. I didn't follow too much on it, but I did read that, and they traded that for like a draft pick, right? And
something like that. Something stupid.
Something. My thing is defensive linemen. I mean, they were getting torched anyway. The linemen weren't getting no pressure.
Right.
I mean, their secondary is strong. They brought out like the guys I follow on that team. I've looked up. They were studs. It's just that it's hard to be a good defense last year when you had a quarterback that was giving you easily 3-4 picks a game.
Right. When you have no backup.
You have no rest. Like
Yeah.
you can't just you just can't do that.
No.
So if they get their offense together, which they won't by week 1. But
It's
saying
a little too late to be trying to get the offense.
I
together,
mean,
so-
right, but I mean, yeah, Buffalo. Yeah.
I'm taking Buffalo. All right, I'm taking Buffalo as well. So Atlanta, Chicago.
Atlanta.
If Matty Ice does not ball out in this game, if he does not ball out in this game after a
Ice.
Super Bowl loss,
Yo,
Dude,
I'm telling you right now, he's pissed, but they changed up their offensive coordinators. They're not going to be the
That's
same
right. They
offense
lost.
were.
They lost Shanahan.
oh
They're
yeah, he's
they're
coaching
not-
the 49ers on, right?
Yeah.
They're
yeah.
not, and that's why I picked up Pierre Garçon in my fantasy number 1 receiver. Thank you. But I'm saying Chicago's not ready. Not ready. They're just not ready.
Who's the quarterback in Chicago right now? Trubisky. He's a starter.
Look,
Another rookie.
I
Yeah.
said that. I wish we had this podcast last year. But I'm
But I
saying Trubinsky is a baller. North Carolina, he put him on the game.
I don't think he's gonna be bad. I'm just saying Atlanta's gonna have too much. They got Julio Jones. They got fucking Tevin Coleman and Devontae Freeman coming out of the backfield. They got Matt Ryan. All of them are gonna be pissed off at the fact that they fucking blew the Super Bowl. Like they had it. They just blew it.
They literally did have it. All right, so the next game, Baltimore and Cincinnati.
I got
Cincy.
Cincinnati in my fantasy
You taking
defense.
Cincy?
Yeah.
Why?
Man, I don't know, man. Cincinnati ain't got the size. And my man's knucklehead, super knucklehead, dumbass, Bruce
Vontez perfect.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Bruce Vincent, Bruce dumbass, whatever his whatever his name is.
He always doing shit though. He
But
always
thing
getting
is-
suspended for something. He always getting fined or suspended for something.
But if you like peep the interviews of the running backs
Mhm.
that have to go against him, he's no joke.
I'm sure he's not. Like he laid some hits.
No, he is vicious, man. Like he is a concussion giver. And so without him, I'd rather start my Packer defense, which isn't that good either. But damn. Thing is, Baltimore has some size, man.
Well, that's the
Like,
thing. So
they're not-
Baltimore, I'm going
Yeah.
Baltimore,
Yeah.
but Baltimore's defense is healthy now. It's fucking healthy now.
Their
Now,
DBs
the
are
offense is still fucking
their
lame.
DBs
Right.
are not top notch. Their linebackers,
But you think the thing with Andy Dalton, he only has one guy to throw to.
True.
I
Just
mean,
AJ Green.
but he's got
And
two
he's-
bruisers as running backs.
Dude, they got to go through those linebackers though. And Terrell Suggs,
Without-
he's
hungry now.
I mean, if they can get
No, I mean,
3-4 yards every run, they'll open up the passing game at least a little bit.
To one guy.
Hey,
And they're gonna put a safety. They're gonna have Eric Weddle on top, and then just have the corner shadow the whole
Yeah.
time. And Weddle's no joke.
Cincinnati's got some DBs too, though.
They do, but we got Danny Woodhead.
hey,
Honestly, but he's no, hell no. Don't give him that much hype. All I'm saying is you touch him off the line and you will give him a problem. He ain't a big dog. He's
no.
not. So you
But
give him.
But you
he's
got-
shifty though. He's
you got
shifty.
He's
too.
shifty, but all you gotta do is touch him. Honestly, these guys don't like to be touched, man. It's
Yeah.
like
They also picked up Jeremy Maclin this year too.
That's true.
now that's gonna be a problem.
So they got Jerry Maclin, they got that kid from New Orleans, and they got Rashard Perriman. If he actually shows up, they have some decent
Perriman.
receivers if they actually just show up.
I
That's the
mean,
thing.
That's the
thing is, here's my thing. You know me.
Yeah.
Flacco's a bum.
Oh, dude, I don't think he should have got the contract he got. It's like Ray Lewis won that Super Bowl for him. Like they literally
Ray
rode
Lewis,
on his
man,
coattails to
Props.
the fucking Super Bowl.
Shout out to Ray, man.
Joe
Ray,
Flacco should have donated half of that contract money to the Denver Broncos.
Yeah, he's not.
He should have donated to the stadium in New Orleans.
God damn it.
So who you taking, man?
See, I'm conflicted, man, because Cincinnati's on my fantasy, but Baltimore's got some size on them, man. Baltimore's got some size. I'm gonna go with B.
All right.
B more.
So I don't even think we have to ask about this game. Pittsburgh at Cleveland.
Deshaun Kaiser, baby. Nah,
Make sure I put down.
yeah. It's definitely Steelers, man. Roethlisberger, I don't know.
Yeah,
Right,
but you
he doesn't die.
Yeah, we're just gonna shoot past that because we already know everybody's sick of the Steelers.
I mean, I can say what y'all want to say though, but Pittsburgh, yeah. I mean, Bell, I got him on fantasy. I ain't about to hate.
If they lose that game,
Something's wrong.
yeah,
Yo, you
Like, if they lose that
cannot
game,
sleep
something's
on Peppers out of Michigan, even though I got an Oklahoma hat on.
Right.
But I'm saying, look, all I'm saying is that don't think that everybody just walk through these dudes.
they have one of the best receivers in the game, one of the best running backs in the game, top 5 quarterbacks in the game.
Yep.
I'm just saying, if they lose to the Cleveland Browns,
But the Cleveland Browns have, I will say, the top
they,
three best.
they don't have Joe
pass
Hayden
rusher.
anymore.
You
Guess who
know,
has Joe
I
Hayden?
kind of
Yeah.
wonder why the hell that happened. You don't get rid of like an All American.
I don't get what some of these coaches are doing.
Maybe
Joe
he's
Hayden
diminishing some way.
is on the Steelers now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. All right,
You
next
know
game.
what? Because, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cardinals at Detroit.
So, full disclosure, I actually circled Detroit on my list.
Really?
Impressive.
Yeah, but I thought about it.
How much time we got? We got time?
We got like 10 minutes.
No, we're good. But yeah, no, I thought about it and rescinded my pick. It's gonna be Arizona.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Arizona because I'm still a Detroit dude. I'm just saying like that defense that secondary, man, is no joke, man. Like every guy in that secondary was dope in college. That doesn't always transition, but it did in this situation. They're all good.
Yeah.
And Stafford throws it more than he should. And I got him on fantasy, but I'm not starting his ass against these guys because it's gonna be at least 2 picks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And he's good for at least 2.
And the linebackers in Detroit, not bums, but man, Johnson is not playing any. That guy looks like he should like be blocking. Like I'm just saying he's a savage.
So what about Jacksonville at Houston?
Houston.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Houston.
Houston, they need a win. The city of Houston needs a fucking win. So they're gonna be riding that wave.
Yeah, Tom Savage is gonna come in there and fucking shut the shit down.
I mean, it's Jacksonville.
Whoa, sir. So I know you're trying to rush it up. We got like a bunch of other stuff, but he be saying some stuff. Like I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to prolong this.
Hey, hold on. You don't think
secondary for Jacksonville is not whack, bro.
No, okay. I agree with you on that.
So you can't just say you better come in there and just throw 400 yards on them like that. No.
Here's the thing. Jacksonville always has at least a semi good defense. Like they always got some bangers on the defense, but it's still Jacksonville, and it's gonna break down. They're gonna get tired because they're gonna be on the field the whole game. I say after halftime, halfway through the third quarter, man, people gonna get tired, and it's just gonna be free for all. Garbage points all day.
Who's the guy that sounds like Lil Yachty? Ramsey, with got the lisp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I hope this gets some type of publicity, please. I want them to just roast my entire life. I want it to be famous. I'm saying he has a lisp. No. I ain't saying he like that or nothing. I'm saying like he has lisp.
Yeah.
But he can play. He can play.
You know who he reminds me of? Deion Sanders.
He don't got a lisp.
No,
but he does.
But when he plays.
Florida State, when he came out of there and was balling,
yeah,
absolutely. Yes, he's a baller, and he can hit, even though he sounds kind of funny. But
now speaking of former Florida State players, you got Tampa Bay and Miami.
This dude Floyd is like the ball
Tampa.
I'm gonna say, that is actually really tough. I don't know.
Okay, you're gonna take Jay Cutler.
Thing is, his offensive coordinator is the same coordinator he had when he had the best season he ever had.
Right.
And even though he was just like in a suit at a desk, I really think that with that secondary that the Tampa Bay has, he can throw all over them. He's predictable. Picks, yes. Brett Favre threw picks. And still, I mean, Brett Favre threw hella picks.
Hold on, so you're comparing Jay Cutler to Brett Favre?
No, don't ever.
Ooh.
Yeah, he about to piss me off. Don't hype him up, Floyd.
I mean, I'm just saying. Based on the
I'm
analogy,
just saying, you
just made.
No, because wait, your boy, your big dog Peyton was throwing hella picks last season too. I'm just saying.
I compare him to Brett Favre too.
You should, because they're both Hall of Famers and greatest ever.
Exactly.
I'm just saying. Jay Cutler throws picks too, but guess what? Tampa Bay has a whack defense. All right, and guess what? Miami has Mr. Africa. What is he? Creole? What is he? Jamaican? I don't know what he is. Ajayi? I don't know what that is. But
I need him to fucking
all I'm saying is that you got to respect that run game, which opens it up for him because Chicago didn't have a run game.
I mean, you do have to respect it, but you're looking at Jameis Winston and Mike Evans. That's all they're gonna see.
You're looking at Jameis. Look,
they got Deshaun Watson too, right?
They got Deshaun Jackson, yeah. But it don't matter. He can't read coverage. You disguise it like they do. I said that 2 podcasts ago. They can't read coverage. You disguise it like they do. And I saw a lot of disguised coverages in the Alabama game when they got corners playing linebacker and bailing and playing safety. And I'm like, he won't read that because he didn't read it in college and he didn't read it in the last game of the season when he threw 4 interceptions and cost his team the playoffs. Solely. How you single-handedly throw your team out the playoffs?
He's still a young quarterback. He gonna get there.
Miami's winning that game.
All right. So I'm gonna skip over the Oklahoma, not the Oklahoma, but the
Oakland Raiders.
Oakland Raiders and Tennessee game because we already know Oakland's gonna take that one.
Yeah.
We're gonna skip over the Philly and Washington game because nobody cares about that game.
Woo!
We're gonna skip over the Colts and the Rams game because nobody cares about that. Seattle at Green Bay.
Oh my goodness, Lord!
What's going on with this game?
I mean, what is going on in this game? I'll let you go.
Okay, all right.
I'll tell you straight up. I'm taking Green Bay in this one. At home, Aaron Rodgers.
Oh yeah, with that mustache.
Excuse me. Let's go back. 2014 when Mr. muffed that dumbass kickoff and cost us the Super Bowl run. Thank you.
So are you taking Green Bay?
Yeah, like.
Is that a serious question? I mean, I'm saying why it's personal because since Seattle went to that because he muffed that kickoff, that onside kick, and cost them. No, yes, Green Bay's gonna win that, but it's gonna be hard fought because that secondary is not gonna play games. But that secondary doesn't stand a chance against a healthy Green Bay. Honestly, I don't think any secondary in the league stands a chance against a healthy Green Bay.
And people was garbage at secondaries. You got San Francisco playing against Carolina. No one really cares about that game, be honest with you.
Damn, how much time we got? You over here running through this shit.
We got like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
We got the Giants and Dallas.
Woo! Oh, yeah, that's why it's at 8:30.
Hey. I'm going Giants, man. That was
Dallas's. Well.
That was Dallas's 2
As you
losses.
see right there, right behind the phone, we're going with the Giants.
Those are the 2 losses Dallas had last year, and
you shined it for the day.
Yes, sir.
And they have no Ezekiel Elliott as far as right now.
As of right now, yeah.
And they gonna know how the quarterback's gonna play.
Exactly.
They know enough.
They got film on them. They got film on them, man. They are
enough.
gonna pick him. Collins, man. Like coming out of honestly, man. I hate when they hype up high schoolers committing to who they're gonna commit to in college. I remember being in college watching him commit. You know, and his mom is a very respectful lady, but also very attractive. And she was upset that he chose Alabama over LSU because he's from New Orleans. Yeah, she, you know, hey, Collins, man, good choice, man, because he balled out there, then went to the Giants, and it's like what? Like all pro? Like second year?
Yeah.
First year too? Like, I mean, really. They're going to pick him off at least twice.
The last 2 games, New Orleans at Minnesota. Nobody cares about that one. Chargers at Denver.
That is a huge game.
We're just going to give the game to Denver.
All right.
Because Phillip Rivers, I mean, he has 27 kids to take care of. He's going to be tired when he shows up.
Yes.
What? Man, no.
Taking Broncos.
All right, fine.
You gonna take the Chargers on that one?
Yes.
All right. You gonna take the Chargers the new?
Bro, they about to throw all over them because I mean, if I'm about to get bro. Okay.
The no-fly zone. No-fly zone. Akeem Talib.
Talib gonna knock off the first
Von
best
Miller,
receiver. All right.
Chris
Who
Harris.
gonna cover the tight end? Von Miller's gonna be rushing the whole time.
All right, let's do this. That'll be our game to watch.
Yes.
Hey,
Who's gonna cover the tight end?
Huh?
Who's gonna cover the tight end?
It don't matter. Anybody can cover the tight end, bro.
No, they can't.
They're gonna be getting too much pressure on the quarterback. The tight end ain't gonna be.
That's why you dump it off to to tight end.
And then he gonna get tackled. It don't matter. He ain't gonna get nowhere,
All
bro.
right, I guess you get 8 yards every time he dumps it off.
Man.
So the Turf Toe show of the week, the Turf Toe game of the week is going to be the Chargers at the Denver.
That's right. Denver Broncos all day.
And no, New Orleans ain't about to just throw all over Minnesota because that defense ain't no joke either. Y'all just y'all over here, man. Hell no, bro.
So you taking Minnesota?
Offensively, no.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm just saying, whatever, man.
we're going. Who's going to win the game? Not
Okay, fine. New Orleans Saints will win the game. Damn.
All right, so
I got Chargers.
We're running out of time, so we're going to wrap this up. So you can
Can't
catch us every
handle this.
Thursday. You know, you can catch us on theperfectnation.com, the Perfect Nation Facebook,
Broncos.
the Perfect Nation YouTube. We might end up starting a Turf Toe YouTube, so you can actually just catch all the sports stuff by itself, but we'll still link it to the Imperfect Nation, all that stuff. So, you know, follow the games. Let us know what you think. We'll have everything up. So, until next time.
Sooner Boone. Go Mish. Go Blue.
We out.
Hail.